Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another cash stuffing video. So I hope you guys have had a good week so far. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stuffing our sinking funds for the week. So we should have $60 here that we're working with today. So I'm going to go through really quickly and count that, and then we'll get started. So let's see here. All right, so we've got 20, 25, 30. Let me put this over in my cash tray. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So first up, we're gonna do our Christmas envelope. So we've been adding $20 each week to that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that first. So I think we'll be able to check off another icon today. So we're gonna add the $20 in. So that gives us 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 210. So we should have 8 colored in, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, so we can color in one more. So let's go with this stocking here. So we'll color that one in. Maybe that'll show up. I might have to go over top of it. Let me just go over it with this other marker because you really can't see that very well. So let me do it with this one. All right, so there is that. And so I have went ahead, I have been doing some Christmas shopping, and I've just been cash flowing what I've been buying. I've only bought stuff like online so far, so we'll just save this money in case we buy any presents like in store or anything like that. So that'll probably be after Thanksgiving when we start using any of this money. So I was hoping to get to 500, probably not gonna get that far, but that's okay. We'll just use what we have, and I do have, you know, I have money in the bank that I can cover our Christmas, so I'm not like going in debt for it or anything like that. All right, and then, so next up, we'll flip back over here to the beginning. So, car insurance is gonna be first, so it's gonna get $2 today. So, and I did want to thank you guys so much for all of your prayers and everything. We have had a crazy week. So let me count this, and then I'll kind of tell you guys about everything that we've been dealing with. So car insurance got 2, so it has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80 in there so far. So let's see. On the weekend before last, we started having, they had some wildfires pretty close to where we live. I think, so like to drive there, it was like about 6 miles away from us, but like it's actually quite a bit closer. So it's actually probably like 3 miles away from us where they had the wildfires. So they were like, it started out, and it was that Friday. It wasn't terrible. Like they were saying it was like, I think they said it was like 10 acres or something like that. So, you know, we were thinking, you know, not a huge deal, you know, nothing major. And then by like Saturday, it was like 400 and something acres. So it got huge, like in just no time. And so that, that Saturday, it was really bad. Like you could smell the smoke. It was horrible. And so I know I woke up in the middle of the night. It was Saturday night, and you could smell the smoke like in our house. Like it was so bad. So I got up and went outside to make sure that nothing was on fire like around us, because the smoke was like so bad. But it wasn't close to us. We live kind of like, so we live in a lot of mountains, so it's a couple of mountains over, so we couldn't see like the flames or anything from our house. But you could like drive up the road just to like the end of our road that we live on, and you could see like the smoke coming up and stuff. So it was crazy. But so I think now the fire is it's like 90% contained, so it should be good now. So it took them, we did finally get some rain. We had like an entire week where there was no rain, and then last Friday we did get some rain. We didn't get a lot of rain, but it at least helped to fight the fire, so that was good. So yeah, that's kind of what happened there. So they are, I guess they're still working on the fire, but it's definitely better than it was. So we are still hoping to get some more rain, because we are still like in like a severe drought. So we really need some rain. We've cut back on like how much water we're using, just to be careful, because we do have a well. So that's still going on. It is supposed to rain again tomorrow on Friday, so hopefully we get a little rain there. I don't think it's supposed to rain much, but it's kind of like every little bit helps right now. So we're dealing with that. And then let's see, our oil envelope, our heating oil is gonna get $2 today. So 1, 2. So we've got 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there so far. And then Christmas, we already did that one. Next up is our taxes. We're gonna put 15 in today. So that's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I'm gonna make sure that we get plenty in there. I know this is gonna come up soon, so wanted to add a little extra. I've been putting in like 10 each week, but I wanted to kind of bump that up this time. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. So 175 in there so far. And so we were dealing with all of that stuff, and then we had gotten the call that my husband's stepdad, he passed away. So you guys know we had been going down there for a long time. We were going like twice a week to check on him. He lived like an hour away, and then he went into hospice care, and so that was like an hour and a half away. So when he went there, we had to cut back on how often we were going. So we were just going like once a week then. So let's see, outings is next. It's getting $2. So it has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 in there. So we were going to check on him at the hospice place. We were going pretty much every Saturday. My husband was going. There were some Saturdays where I was staying at home and he was just going. But yeah, we were doing all of that. And then we got the call that he had passed away. So that was last week on Wednesday. So we drove down to where he had been at, just to, you know, check everything out. So we drove down on Wednesday. So it was like, it's an hour and a half there and then an hour and a half back. So we didn't go till like Wednesday evening. All this happened. And so we did that, and then we had to go back down on Thursday. We had to go to the funeral home on that Thursday. So we did that. And then we had to go back on Friday because we had to take the clothes that he was going to wear. So we did that on that Friday. We had to take those back, and we couldn't take them on Thursday because we had dropped them off at the dry cleaners and they weren't going to be ready in time. So we had to do that. And then on Saturday, let's see, we actually didn't do anything. Everybody was just worn out from all of the driving and everything that we were dealing with. So we stayed at home on Saturday, and everybody just kind of laid around. We watched some TV, and we didn't really do anything. So then on Sunday, we had to go back. So we did the the thing at the funeral home where you go for like the viewing. And so we had to go do that. And let's see, so we did church Sunday morning, then we drove all the way there, and then we had to get back. So we get out of church at like, I don't know, like around 1. So we did that, we grabbed some lunch, we drove all the way down there, all the way back, and we were back in time for church at 6 o'clock on Sunday night. So we did all of that, and then on Monday, we had the funeral. So the funeral was down where he lives. So it was crazy because we were planning on being there. The visitation thing was like at 1 o'clock. My husband wanted to make sure that we were there early. So we were planning on getting there at like 12 o'clock. So we were like, okay, we'll be good. We'll be there by 12. People won't start coming until like 1 o'clock. So we had it all planned out. And then we left our house. We actually left our house early. It takes about an hour. So we left our house at 10:30, hoping to be there by 12. So we go and we get on the interstate, and the interstate where we live is completely shut down. I guess there was some kind of an accident and it completely shut the interstate down. So they like rerouted us on this different road and it wasn't like a detour, they just put us on a different road. And so like we had to stop and we were trying to pull up directions on how to get back to where we needed to be. So it took forever. And then when we did get on the road, they were doing road construction, so we got stopped 3 different times on that road for the road construction. So we like made it there, and we made it there, we got there at like 1:05. So I guess it was a really good thing that we had left early. So we made it there, and we went and we did the funeral and all of that stuff, and it went really well. I mean, it's a sad situation, but it went as well as it could. So that was a good thing. And then we came back home, and then on Tuesday, my husband had another day off work. So that was really, really nice. So we had like a day to just kind of decompress and, just kind of, but we're all still we're wore out. Like it's been a really long and taxing week. So we're just we're ready for hopefully a weekend where we don't have to do anything. So we're kind of looking forward to that. So next up is our car tags, and it is gonna get, let's see here, $8. So I'm trying to build this one up. This one's coming due pretty soon also, so I'm adding some extra there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we'll put that in there, and that gives us 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. So that one's doing pretty good, and I did get a couple of these in the mail yesterday, I think it was, and they were actually a few dollars cheaper than what I was planning. So as long as we save what I was planning to save $360, we should have enough for that. So all right, next up is appliances. It's gonna get $4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we were really lucky, like where my husband works, he gets like 7 days off for his like bereavement time. So we used 2 of those days last week. So we used like Thursday, Friday last week, and then we used Monday, Tuesday this week. And then my husband was gonna try to go back to work this week and work the rest of the week. And they told him that, you can take the rest of your time just whenever you want to. So that was really nice. And he's gonna take the rest of his time off next week. He just didn't want to like go that many days without going in and catching up on his work. And so that worked out really well. But my husband's brother, where he works, they only gave him, he got like 24 hours of time off. And he lives further away than us. So he ended up having to use like personal time and stuff. So we were really blessed in that he got all that time off. I think his brother said he got 24 hours and he works like 10-hour shifts. So he only got like 2 days. So we were really, really blessed on that end, and that he can, take his time whenever. So that's really good. So appliances, we've got 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. And so my husband had been saving up like his vacation time because, he didn't know if he was going to have to use it to go down and help out with his stepdad or what was going on with all that. So he had saved most of his vacation time this year. So he still has quite a bit of vacation, and like now he just has to take it like between now and the end of the year. So that should work out really, really well at Christmas time. So let's see, land is up next. It's gonna get $2 today. So 1, 2, and we are trying to get enough to color in the 75 here. And so far we have 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 46. So we've still got a little ways to go on that one, but we are slowly getting there. All right, next up is home. That is like home maintenance, and it is gonna get $5 today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it has a total of 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 49 in there so far. All right, and then next up is our new car savings, and I forgot to get out my prop money, so let me pause you guys while I grab that really quickly. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. So I got my prop money here, and I showed this to you guys a while back, but I may have some new subscribers, and I haven't been using this money, so I'll just show it to you guys again. I got this back at Mother's Day, and it's just this really pretty prop money. So my kids got me that for Mother's Day. So you got your $1 bills, you've got $2 bills, let's see, it's got $5, and it comes with these 10s, 20s, some 50s, and 100s, 200s, and 500s. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use one of these 100s today. I have been just saving this money for when we need a new car. I've just been saving that in the bank because I know I'll probably, you know, if we use that money for like a down payment or whatever, I'll have to like write a check or whatever. I don't want to walk up in there with a bunch of cash. So we're just going to put that 100 in today. I have been adding 100 each month, and that's my plan moving forward. After the beginning of the year, I may end up putting more in. We'll just kind of see how things go there. So anyway, so far we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 45, 50, and 51. So 251 in there so far. So that's a nice little savings towards that. Hopefully we don't need it anytime soon, but and then these are just a few envelopes that I decided not to stuff for the time being. I may add those back in later, but just in case anybody was wondering what those were. But yeah, so I believe that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. And again, thank you guys for all of your patience with me as we were dealing with all this stuff. And, you know, I just wasn't able to film, and I kind of took that time off. I wasn't able to watch a whole lot of videos, but I am trying to get back on track with that. So hopefully I'll be back to watching you guys' videos soon. And I will see you guys back here next time. Bye.